Hello and welcome to the next turn of Dominions in the ever-decreasing size that is the Olmish Empire. I've got a feeling this is going to be a fairly quick video on account of having so few provinces to manage, thanks to Lucid and my other friends. They're not my friends. Not even close. Okay, so this is the situation. It's bad. The plan is this. The plan is to try and survive till turn 40. Ambitious, but try and survive till turn 40. The way I'm going to attempt to do this is by assassinating all the commanders leading the army, sieging my castle, and then maybe I can win a victory. If he doesn't have a bless or any commanders, maybe. So how I'm going to be able to do that is I am going to research construction 6. In construction 6 I can create the black heart item, requires 10 blood slaves, I can manufacture them. I can make 3 at the moment. I definitely want more, and then I'm going to attack all of his commanders with my vampires using horse skeletons. Try and achieve a victory that way. Will it work? I don't know. I don't know. I sent vampires here hoping to try and blood hunt, but obviously that didn't work. But fortunately they're sneaking, so that's a thing. Blood hunt. They're rangers here. That's important because rangers I can sneak into my capital. That's important because I'm desperate for siege defense. So let's try that. Don't actually need the ranger because the vampire can fly them in. But let's go with the ranger at the moment. So yeah, he is taking my wall integrity down. He did take it down, but I am building ranges here and here. If I can get these ranges, and I can get them into the capital, I just need to do them quickly enough, then I get more siege defense, then I can survive longer, because he can only kill me when he takes down my walls, and if he doesn't take down my walls, I can't die. Roughly the plan. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what can be done. Unfortunately, I still get thralls every turn, which still add an extra bit of siege defense. So with a little bit of so managing different commitments. Jeez, because I can only blood hunt provinces where I have vampires and I'm in control of, and I just don't know how many turns I'm going to be able to get to blood hunt. And it's the only way I can get blood slaves is to blood hunt. So I think that should be the priority now. Do the blood hunting. Balthazar. Can you make it to the capital? You can't make it to the capital. You can go there, and then next turn you can go there. Now I can sneak in with the vampire. 42. Can sneak them in this turn. I need the siege defense and I need the blood slaves, so that's a horrible decision to have to make. Alternatively, they can try and capture province. I can't attack Pythium and blood hunt this province. Like, what's he gonna do about it? Attack me? Or just borrow this province from man. What's he gonna do? Attack me? I could just send money to borrow it for a little bit. Oh, it was free from enemy units. Jeez, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm also very acutely aware of my gold situation, because if I lose this province, and I should lose it at some point, I lose all this income, and then things start becoming horribly unsustainable. So I'm very worried about buying too many things. I can always cut down on recruitment. So at the moment, I still have 53 here. Do I not have any kind of ranger here left? No, I don't. No, I don't. Look, I'm going to send these guys to blood hunt. He's gonna sneak in there. I'm gonna recruit another ranger here. I don't know why I put so many here. I'm gonna recruit another ranger here to try and take this lot through. I'm gonna send one of these vampires here to bring those through, and I need to send these guys to a place they can blood hunt. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like even maintain it, because it just doesn't seem likely that I'm gonna be able to. It doesn't seem likely that I'm going to be able to not be sieged here next turn. Need those gems. Need those blood slaves. Okay, let's do that. Alternatively, yeah. So I also need the research. So you can't do anything. You can research. You can research. You can research. Should probably have to start watching my Dominion as well. You can research. Not much you can do. Hey, why aren't you bloodhound? You don't need to be there anymore. Sure, bloodhound away. It's not like you have anything better to do. There's just no point in information so far away from my capital really anymore. Because, yeah, you know why. Okay, so another part of the strategy to try and reduce the amount of units being attacked me is I'm going to try and cast some spells. So if I break siege, let's have a look at Dr. Quacksilver. I can cast Shadow Blast, right? Shadow Blast, fatigue 100, area of effect 6, magic resistance negates, doesn't affect undead beings, damage special. Hurls a blast of dark energies against his enemies. The blast ignores all armor and can paralyze those wounded by the spell. The undead are immune to the spell. So yeah, just to try and get a few kills, and if I get a few kills, that reduces his strength of siege strength. What's this? Ethereal and capable of flight, these female entities wield great swords. They do not serve the caster, but rather the Lord. They will appear at the edge of the battlefield and will probably not attack the caster at the start of the battle. So Shadow Blast. One cast of Shadow Blast. So let's find all the vampires here. Yep, you're coming too. Okay, so all the vampires, let's give them one death gem, that's all they need. One, two, three, and there's Dr. Quacksilver up here. He also gets a death gem. If they die, they're immortal, and because they're in the capital province, they should come back very quickly. So they're all going to break siege. They're the only ones. Do I still get wolves? No, they don't seem to be making new wolves. That'd be weird. Either which way, they have like no siege defense. Like, why would it? Okay, so break siege. Let's have them quite close. Okay, so the scripting is cast a specific spell, cast Shadow Blast, and then retreat. If they cast 2 Shadow Blasts, they're going to be 2 fatigue and they're going to be killed. 1 Shadow Blast might just do some damage, so let's get them quite close. The idea is just to get some kills. I might get very lucky, kill something important. This might have no effect. I'm really not super sure how this is going to turn out, but it's one of those low cost interventions. And it could have like between low and high reward. It just depends on how much they can kill. They're probably not going to kill a Jaguar warrior, but I think he's got some other chaff siege. You probably should have siege chaff with him as well. And if they kill the siege chaff, that might help. What have they got? Jaguar warriors, slaves. Yeah, they kill slaves in one shot probably. Fast ones, eagle warriors. Yeah. I do need the blood slaves, and I do need the research. So construction. I'm not gonna get construction 6 next turn. That's another spell that I really want is rigor mortis. The necromancer causes the joints of both friends and enemies to stiffen as their bodies suffer the fate of the newly dead. There is no immediate cure for the spell, but it ends after the battle. Undead or animates are not affected by the spell. So this basically means, I think, that I haven't actually really used it much, but I think what it means is that if I can just survive the battle for long enough, everything that's not undead just like withers or just fatigues out. One question that I have is, I can't break siege with my fountain, but I will defend the castle with the fountain. Is there any way to get the fountain to participate in the break siege battle? Even with teleport, like, can that work somehow? If you do know, please let me know in the comments. I just don't know if there is a way. I know if I was attacking a province, I could use teleport if I had astral, but I mean, technically, is it possible? Not like, is it realistically possible? Slightly different question. So that's basically what I'm doing. Jeez. I'm definitely going to sneak more ranges in next turn. I'll have Balthazar coming in with an extra 40 times 6, like 24 siege defense, and another guy coming here. Ooh, with some extra siege defense. And maybe from here sneaking in a few turns time. So I'm going to be able to increase my siege defense a little bit. Hopefully this throws off his calculations a great deal. And then, not next turn, I'll still be researching construction. Then the turn after that, I'll be making the items. And then the turn after that, that's like 3 or 4 turns, I might be able to start assassinating commanders. If I can keep my siege strength up until then, geez, it's a hell of an if, especially with this army here. I just don't know how it's gonna go down. I just don't know. I kind of feel that because I can get rigor mortis. You know what? Construction is 2 turns away. I get 4/3/4 a turn. So I can get rigor mortis next turn. I'll see how it goes. I might switch to rigor mortis next turn if I feel like I can't make it in time. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to do a small poking with the Shadow Blast this turn. Hopefully I'll get some kills. I just don't know. Hopefully it'll make a difference. I might get very lucky. It might have no effect. With a bit of luck at least, the vampires will survive. I don't really even know what I'm looking for here. Shadow Blast, Shadow Blast. That's it. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Trying to survive. That's it. That's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to survive. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Okay, bye.